Hi, my name is Christian Key, and welcome back to celebrating every day of 2020 with me. Today, June 13th, 2020, is National Sewing Machine Day. When I was a little girl, my great grandma Rosa used to make me and my sisters beautiful Sunday school dresses. As I got older, she let me help her adding the lace and flower inlays, and her face would just glow whenever we would twirl into church wearing one of her creations. Since she passed away, I've let this skill fall by the wayside. I sew here and there, adding lace to this dress or mending up the holes in this pillow, but honestly, I haven't touched a sewing machine in years. So, in light of this holiday and in honor of my great grandma Rosa, I decided to take my sewing machine to get fixed. And by the end of this week, I hope to make my first dress for myself in over 20 years, which is crazy to me that it's been that long. But until then, I have a few fun facts about this wonderful machine that you might not have known. The sewing machine was invented in 1790 by Thomas Saint, and buttons were sewn on the left side of women's clothing because at the time that buttons were invented, they were actually quite expensive. So only women with means were able to have buttons on their clothing, and they had help, so they sewed it on the right side for the helpers. And you think, that's okay, I can just use zippers, but you would be wrong because zippers actually weren't invented until 1893. The earliest sewing needles weren't made by metal, but in fact bone and ivory. And as a matter of fact, sewing was one of the first skills developed by Homo sapiens nearly 25,000 years ago. So even though I'm a little scared to try to sew again, I figure if cavemen can learn how to sew, I can definitely relearn how to use a sewing machine, right? But we'll see. So do you sew? If so, what is your favorite creation? And lastly, what do you have to celebrate today? Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a beautiful sewing machine day.